Let me say this, that the pronunciation for the foundation, it's I'm perfectly made. Like I
Okay.
am. So I am manifesting.
I'm perfectly made. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for
Yes.
correcting
Yes.
me. Okay.
No
Gotcha. Gotcha.
problem. No problem.
I'm perfectly made. I'm perfectly
Yes.
got you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got my mess up on recording as well too, so it's okay.
Uh
I
uh
made the blooper reel. I
See,
made the
see,
blooper reel.
see. Make sure you use that as a blooper. You put you in
Oh
there.
yeah, no, no. I'm gonna say I love poking fun at myself too. So yeah, that's not a
Right.
problem at all. That's not a problem at all.
Right. All right. My husband told me I was going to say cool beans. He said, "Don't say cool beans." I'm like, "Leave me alone. I'm doing
Man,
me.
look, say,
I
I'm
ain't
about to say,
listening.
say
I'm
whatever.
not listening to him
Yeah,
at
say
all."
whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Hey,
I was
if you want
like,
to go beans, cool. You can go beans, cool. That's cool with
exactly,
me.
exactly. Anybody worry about him? This is my
Right.
show. Darn him.
See, hey, see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if y'all heard that. We just gonna jump right on into it. No, here's the thing. I've been really trying to find the perfect time to say, all right, let's go and then get on into my normal segue. But like, you can't just mess up good vibes. You really can't. So
Right.
we gotta start it off like this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Y'all know what time it is. It's Trey here and Get a Bucket on Get a Bucket. I'm sorry, but I'm here with Angela. Angela, how's everything with you?
Everything is great. I have no complaints. No complaints at all. How are you?
That I am great. I am actually ecstatic right now, especially considering the fact, you know what, a lot of stuff has been going on pretty well right now, but I've actually looked forward to this conversation. I really have, because I got to say,
Mhm.
I was very heartbroken when I couldn't make it to your event. I was real like when I woke up after I came back on trip, and I was telling you, and I was
Uh-huh.
so upset with myself, man. So you have it here on video. I'm going to your
Mhm.
event next year, but we won't
Okay.
talk about the event right now. I did buy a ticket though, so you got my money,
Right. Got the
my support.
support. Look, I got your
You got the
money.
support. You got the support. So we cool. We cool. We cool.
Right.
Now,
Right.
I wanted to make sure I let you know that though. But we will be talking about the event and the foundation a little bit later on. But now, and Angela,
Uh-huh.
I gotta say this, right? Because you mentioned earlier,
Uh-huh.
you talked about like losing your vision. So
Uh-huh.
in regards to low vision, or blind while in fashion, or it really
Mhm.
just in general,
Mhm.
can you just talk about and share your experience in regards to that? Because and we talked about this before the show started. We very easily don't think about this on a day-to-day basis, like
Uh-huh.
touch, feel, touch, sight, hear, like all the senses. If one's gone,
Yeah.
that impacts your day. So just and we're gonna get you on the soapbox here. I
Mhm.
want to make sure that so we're really highlighting yourself. Please just
Mhm.
enlighten the public as well as myself on just the change that you had to go through and how you've adjusted, things like that.
Okay. So this happened with me losing my vision about 4 years ago. I was diagnosed with a meningioma brain tumor, and I had no clue it was there. They said it was probably there for like 20 years and had no clue. But I thought it was my vision just acting up because I wore glasses, but it wasn't. When I went to the eye doctor, we did a couple of eye tests and then found this tumor behind the brain. So when I had to have that removed because it had gotten to 4 centimeters, normally for something that size, the first option is to surgically remove it. So I went in and they surgically removed some of it, but had to leave some of it because it was on the brainstem where they could not, remove it. But after like 13 hours of surgery, I woke up with no vision at all. Um, like I said, with my fashion show, it was at the fashion show, it was kind of weird to wake up and not have vision, but it didn't hit me that I wasn't going to have vision, forever. I'm thinking, okay, maybe once the swelling goes down, the vision will come back. So I think it finally hit me like after 11 days that I didn't have this vision. I wasn't going to get it back. And it's funny that I say this because at one moment, I don't remember crying ever, in the hospital. I don't remember ever like really losing it. But my daughter came in one time and I was in there sleeping and I feel these teardrops dropping on me in my face. I'm like, what is what is happening? Like I'm waking up and she's like, it's me, mom. And I'm like, why are you crying? It's okay. You like, man up. And she tells me this now and she says, by you saying that just left me to the point where I couldn't be upset because you were so strong with dealing with it. But when you think about losing any of your senses, I mean, you don't even imagine everything that you use, as far as vision, as far as your hearing and stuff like that. With the vision, it was like, man, I'm not going to be able to drive. I'm not going to be able to see my husband's face, my kid's face. I have a granddaughter who's 2. I don't see her face, but I see her face, but being able to walk out of the condo and look up at the sky and see the blue, the beautiful, just seeing the sun and having to turn away because it's so bright. I still have to turn away because it's so bright, but not because it's so pretty to see now. Now it hurts my eyes. But adjusting to it has been not easy, but I can't say it has been like 100% difficult. It was easy because I had the support. I had, my family. I had Chris, who was there from the beginning and like just never wavered, not one time. We're going to get through this. We're going to learn this. We're going to learn that. He's done so much to help me get adjusted. Like my kitchen, we redid the whole kitchen and put, wireless appliances so that I can use them, from my phone. My thermostat is wireless. We redid my closet so that I could walk in there and be able to pick out the clothing that I want to wear instead of being when I first was going in there when we wanted to go out, I would get really frustrated because it was like I didn't know, I wore these clothes before, but I didn't know just by touching them what they were anymore, and you take for granted of just being able to see every single day. But I think all the changes that I made and just, getting the help from other people, letting people help you has really helped me a lot because I wasn't a person that really depended on anyone at all for anything. If I wanted to get up and go grab me a cup of coffee, I was getting up and I was going to get me some coffee. If I wanted to, do anything, I didn't have to wait for someone else to be going in that direction or calling somebody, can you take me here? Can you take me there? Wasn't that was not me at all. So that's an adjustment, a big adjustment that I had to really get used to. I think that was the adjustment that was major to me opposed to anything else. I think that was the toughest. I think it was the toughest. Yeah.
The I'm Perfectly Made Foundation believes that routine screenings can save lives and that access to these services should not be a barrier. Our mission is to promote eye health education, free eye exams, free eye screenings, and free glasses to our communities with the focus of highlighting early detection. The I'm Perfectly Made Foundation also gives individuals with low vision and blindness the opportunities to be a part of certain community events, regardless of visual impairments.
Now, because I'm not gonna lie, you actually took a lot of my questions. I was gonna ask the challenges, benefits. I think you talked about a good amount of my segments here. But I do have a question though, in regards to understand like would you say this has also been a benefit for you as well too? Because I think in hearing you talk, I think you also gained a strength that a lot of us aren't able to obtain. Because again, like when you lose your sight, again, like I think you attain so much more. Like I think they can help out with some such as like your creativity. So would you say that helps you out? It's a benefit, or do you look at it as a benefit and less as a negative?
I don't look at it at all as a negative at all. I mean, there are times when I get up and I walk around the corner and I bump into the wall and I'm like, God darn it. Like, what? like I haven't been around this corner like 100 times. I'm going to tell you this one time. I'll give you this story real quick. So one time when we started going back out and traveling again, we were going to, I think we were going to Aruba. I don't know if it was Aruba or just a weekend thing to Williamsburg or something, but Chris is in the living room with his suitcase stretched out in the floor. So I'm booking around the corner, coming through, hit the corner, boom, inside the suitcase. I'm in the suitcase, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" We're so used to like. A lot of people say, I'll sit and I'll be with people sometimes, and they'll be here with me on the couch, be watching TV, and they'll say, "Did you see that?" Or look at this, and I'm like, no, I didn't see that. What happened? What happened? And they start laughing because it's like I don't look like I don't have vision, but it's so easy for them. They're so used to saying like, look at this, or hold this, or take this. So they're so used to that. But exactly. I can't say that it's a benefit to not having vision, but it's a difference to how you cope with it, and you don't let it change you. Like when I did the surgery, and I say this to everybody, I didn't ask for my vision. I asked God to bring me out of the surgery as myself, as Angie, and with the same personality, and that's what I came out as. Myself. I have the same personality. I love to laugh. I love hanging out. I love to party. Love to dance. Love to dress. I still love doing all of those things. So I can't say that it's a benefit, but it's strictly on how you cope with it. I am in a couple of groups on Facebook, and I always hear people come in there and they say that they're losing their vision and they don't know what to do. How am I going to do this? And I'm listening and I'm looking at reading the post, and I'm like, well, some of us, went through surgery and woke up and didn't have it. This is happening. So this is the time that you prepare for it. You can be, rearranging your closet, rearranging your house to make sure that you're prepared for something like that. So again, it's not really a benefit, but it's all at how you look at it and how you cope with it. I mean, I look at it every day. Would I like to have my vision back? Yeah. But at the point where I'm at, I'm cool. I'm doing things. I'm still going out. I'm still, doing things to try to help somebody else, through all of this. So
definitely.
It's just when you take it.
Right. And again, I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying, oh, it's beneficial to like not from that standpoint, but I think too, you also do gain a little bit more so than other people. Again, like your mental fortitude has to improve, has to increase. It
does.
Because it, like you said, like you don't sound like you're down at all. I know plenty of people who would probably get down. It's like, oh, woe is me because you've lost your vision. That is a grave thing too. But I mean, again, just hearing you talk, you don't seem like you're down at all. You seem very upbeat, very positive. So I think that's something to take away from it. And that's why I was saying too, I think even that people need to take away from that. Like that's something beneficial. That's something positive to note. But it's again, I just want to make sure I just think that difference between like, I'm not saying it's a benefit from that standpoint.
Yeah. I can tell you I can tell you a benefit. My hearing is like on point. Like my husband will walk down the hallway and say something, and I'll be like, I heard that. He'd be like, you heard that? Like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I heard that. And it was so funny because it hit me like immediately it hit me, the hearing. I'm in the hospital. I'm still in the hospital waiting, to be released, waiting for this vision to come back. So one day my sisters and my cousin are in there, and they're in the corner, and they're talking and whispering, and I'm like listening to everything they're saying. They still talking. I'm like, y'all know I hear y'all over there. He was like, what? You can hear me? I'm like, yes, I can hear y'all. It hit me so fast, like I can hear anything.
See, I've heard that the senses improve if you lose one. So that's okay. So that's a real live thing. Okay, so we got it confirmed. It's not a theory. it's validated. But
it is. It is. Like you drop. You know how like if you drop something like on the floor, like say a pen or something on carpet, it's not gonna make a noise. Like I can reach down and pick up this pen. Like I know where it falls. The hearing goes deep. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Now that's did the other senses also improve too, or was it mainly just the hearing?
Mainly just the hearing. Yeah, and it's let me tell you also, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but my number game is like, what in the world? Chris, like your memory, your numbers is like amazing. Yeah.
So you know how to you can remember numbers and stuff. So you're good with which so honestly, when I hear that, it makes sense because I feel like you're good with patterns then, which kind of goes to that creativity piece too. Do you feel like your creativity actually I mentioned it earlier, but do you feel like your creativity improve when you when you lost your vision, or do you feel like you lost a little bit from that standpoint?
I don't think so. I don't like even like with the fashion show, like my creativity was top notch. Like I knew how I wanted this, and I knew the way that I wanted it, and I just needed people to to put it together. I couldn't put it together, with no vision, but I knew how I wanted it to go. So I definitely think the creative part has really increased.
Okay. I think So I think this would be a pretty solid tagline. Tell me what you think, because you like that creativity piece, but vision with no vision is that can you work? It
is, yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. You got that. That's yours. All I need is just a little shout out. Yeah, just a little shout out. You know what I'm saying? Something slight. You know what I mean? That's all I ask for. How
about hashtag vision with no vision? Is that shout out, or do I have to put your name behind it?
Yeah, just not in the hashtag. Just run with it. But you know what I'm saying? When you make it big, just run with it. But when you make it big, just be like, well, I said it on this show. Get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Productions like.
I got you. I
appreciate that.
Sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. Whether with coworkers, friends, family, we all love the entertainment. Well, here on Get a Bucket, my goal is to talk about sports and its cultural impact. The WNBA, for example. The WNBA is loads of entertainment. From the new rookies battling, displaying their skill sets, and preparing to take the league by storm, to the titans and the MVPs of the league clashing for battles we'll always remember. From imagining the soon-to-be possibilities, to admiring and treasuring the finales. Get a Bucket is a platform where other sports analysts, hoopers, coaches, and fans of the show come and talk about the WNBA, both negatives and positives. So if you haven't, take a quick peek. At the very least, you'll have a good time. Remember, sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. So please, tune in and stay connected.
But Angela, no, I greatly appreciate this though. This was really honestly one of my best episodes, like from an informational standpoint, just from like a kickback and just conversation. Like this was really good. Yeah. It wasn't much planning. I sent you some topics, you know what I'm saying? We had like maybe 5-minute debrief. I told you this was very relaxed days, were very chill. And ladies and gentlemen, she'll be back on the show again. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you want to tell me later on you can't make it, I understand.
Okay.
But we definitely appreciate you, though. We definitely appreciate you. Is there anything you want to say before we close up shop?
Awesome. I just appreciate the time to talk about the foundation and the fashion show. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to coming back. Definitely.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, I'm going to your show, so it's only right that you come back on to mine. So
okay, right. That's how we doing it.
Well, no, you might come back on a few more times before I do. Again, yours is annual. Mine is like a lot of time. So okay. But you probably put a lot more money into yours than mine too, though. So
you know what? I don't know about that. I don't know. Probably more time.
I don't know about that one now, guys.
Oh,
Be
really?
thinking about my show all the time. Like I got a video on YouTube dropping every day. Like
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it's just myself though. So I got to put a lot of effort into this. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Okay.
why I said. But we might have to talk about that though, because I'm sure you spent a lot of time on that too, though. I
I
mean,
do.
5 months
I
is
do.
still a lot of time, and then you got
Yeah.
pre-planned to think about it as well. So yeah,
Mhm.
like I said, ladies and gentlemen, she's gonna be back on the show because clearly we got most stuff to talk about.
Yes, we do.
I don't want to hold her up here. I told her earlier I've kept someone on for 2 hours. I ain't gonna do that again. So Angela, I'm gonna let you go. See, I told you, you got to get me to shut up early. You got to get me to cancel early. So ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show or Angela's foundation. I'm Perfectly Made Foundation. That's right. Not
Awesome.
Imperfect. I'm Perfectly Made Foundation.
Yes.
So,
Awesome.
like I said,
I appreciate it.
Oh, definitely. And we appreciate you. But hope you all
Thank
have a
you.
wonderful one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here.
I was about to say, you can tell Chris, he can go ahead and hang up on me now.
Okay. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. Can you come and hang up on Trey?
Hey, Chris, I'm sorry, dog. I said something about her mama by accident, and then it just went left from there, dog. But I just wanted to apologize. Nah, I thought about this.
He was talking about you too, baby. Talk about you.
Oh yeah, hey, you got some. Hey, you got some PT on the episode, Chris. You got some PT. I got some jabs.
I was trying not to respond, but I heard that.